shake off that loss. Tonight is a movie.
It's the Western Conference.
Western Conference Finals action here on 2K Sports. We've seen this series go to 2-0. Now a critical juncture for determining where this series is going. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Doc. Artie is out there with Irving. Then there's Dosumu, and it's Lively in at the 5 down low. And for the Rockets, the post pair form, it'll be Smith and Sengun. Shepard out there with Cam Whitmore. And it's Thompson in at the small forward. You look at the Rockets, sitting on a 2-0 series lead, Greg. Can they translate that success to victory on the road?
Well, they don't want to open that door for a comeback. They know this one will be pivotal.
And Thompson slams it home.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. It's to Doc. Dallas moving it around. It's rebounded by Sengun.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Thompson inside, defended by Dosumu. And Thompson gets it to go.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Down low. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Oh, 2 loud points from Smith there. Get up, Jabari.
Not a fast start for the Mavericks. 6-point game. Doc. Dallas again missing.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Right side, Irving.
You see the offensive force that is Kyrie Irving. Sometimes it's his scoring. Right there, it's his passing.
Rockets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, that pass is a product of Kyrie Irving's great instincts. He's got a terrific mind for the game.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
It's his first trip to the line. The free throw dropped for Sengun. Sengun hits them both. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Artie passes to Irving. Here is Doc. Great defense that time from Sengun.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Nice shot by Smith.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. And you look at Lively, one of the game's best, second in the league.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
Lively with the screen. Offensive rebound. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
To the middle. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Moving it up. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Rockets.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Now, here is Smith. 5 points in the game. Thompson inside. Defended by Dosunmu. Here's Shepard. Offline with his 3. Mavericks trail by 3. To the inside. It's stolen by Smith. And it's the Rockets on the break. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
You know, the more you watch Smith, the more you marvel at his feel for the game.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Doc in the last outing against the Rockets delivered quite a performance. He scored 33 points, and his defensive intensity helped set the tone. He made sure to involve his guys on the other end. Those were video game numbers he put up in that last game. Boy, it had the league abuzz. We'll see what he's got in store tonight. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Now, here is Irving. He has yet to score.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. Following the miss by Kyrie Irving. 6 to shoot. Here's Shepard. Misses the 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Pass to Smith. On the wing, Thompson. Smith sets the pick for Thompson. Back to Smith. And the dunk by Smith.
And in that two-man action, Smith can roll, pop out for a 3. Really, he's got the defense at his mercy.
And the rejection by Smith. Here's Shepard. He's covered by Irving. 1:56 left to play here in the first. Here's Whitmore. They get the rebound. It's tipped. Here's Doc. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Houston in the lead. 1:35 left to play in the first quarter. Howard, the pass to Davison. Houston moving it around. Three-pointer. Howard can't hit. The Mavericks have gone 7 of 15 from the field at this point. Inside, here's Whiteley. Outside for Davis. Moore with the steal. Here's Mobo. No good with the triple. 54 seconds left in the first. Doc can't get it to go. That's tipped. To the paint. Here's Pickett. No scoring in this one. From downtown. Sengun with the rebound. Sengun. Got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Davison. 15 seconds left here in the first quarter. Stolen. Here's Pickett. Here's Doc. Dallas, no good that time either. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Rockets ahead, leading by just 2. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. We're back at the Western Conference. The Mavericks making a change here, and we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Here's Dallas. They're on an 11-3 run. They've got Howard. He's out there with Shepard. Jabari Smith is out there with Amen Thompson. And it's Mobo in at the 4 slot. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Smith, no luck. Mavericks leading by 3. Over to the wing. Here is Doc. 13 points in the game. From the arc. Hardy, no good. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. Outside Howard. Drops in the tray. Howard's got the game tied up here for Houston.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Lively with the screen. Doc. And the rejection by Smith.
How about the reach and reaction by Smith Jr. to get his hand up and just disrupt that play?
Pass to Mobo. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Here's Doc. And he banks in the layup. Doc's got 15. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Thompson outside. It's stolen by Davis. Fast break, Dallas. Davis downhill. A beautiful reverse layup. Davis has got 6 here in this quarter. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Mavericks?
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them. And coming up with some cookies along the way.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
What a play by Davis. You think you can get it over me? Nuh-uh. Not on my watch.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. The Mavericks shooting just their second attempt at the line tonight. Sengun's checked in for the Rockets. Cam Whitmore comes in for Howard. Dallas also making some changes. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Goodwin. Rockets trail by 7. Smith outside. Pass to Shepard. Here's Thompson. Will it go? And Davis pulls it down. Here is Doc, covered by Smith. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Take a look at Doc, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. Rockets shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. And some nice passing there by Houston. Smith's shot is good.
And every team wants long guys who can also make threes. Smith checks both boxes.
Fires from deep. And that drops in from beyond the arc. Three-pointer from Doc. Doc's got the lead back up to 7 now for Dallas. Rocket shooting is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30% in the second quarter. Back to Whitmore. There's the screen. Puts up a 3.
He makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Doc the pass to Davis. Shot clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. The shot will not fall. Good D by Thompson. Rockets trail by 7. Smith the pass to Shepard. Down low. Thompson left side. Shoots over Gafford. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Howard's checked in for the Rockets. Now Irving. Scoreless thus far. Doc can't get it to go.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
There's 1:47 left to play here in the second quarter. Mavericks leading by 7. And here is Gafford. Doc the pass to Davis. Over Howard. Dallas again missing. And it's Houston's ball. To the middle. Here's Smith. Pass to Shepard. 1:15 left now here in the second. And the layup's good off the glass. Shepard's got his first 2 points of the night.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Knock the pass to Irving. Now here's Gafford. Great defense that time from Sengun. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Whitmore. And the rejection by Gafford. And he gets it back. Sengun no good. Dallas leading by 5. Inside. And Doc gets it to go. 23 points for Doc.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Now here is Howard. Sengun with this screen on Davis. Howard can't hit.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Mavericks lead by 7. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center.
Some great.
Offensively, they can post you, drive it, run cutters. They're living large in that painted area.
And the defense has tried to pack it in a little, but those guys just keep coming.
Looking at the scenario. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. Doc has been sensational.
With so much on the line tonight, you have to be impressed with the way he came out and set the tone with his aggression.
You get the sense is to be had. This guy wants to take part. You expect that this is a trend that will continue here.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's a 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Dosumu. Doc is out there with Derek Lively. Then there's Hardy, and it's Irving at the 1 spot. Rockets trail by 9. Smith outside. Thompson right side. Puts up a 3. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Hardy passes to Doc. Clock at 6. And it's a foul called on Doc. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Houston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Shepard. Houston moving the ball around. Back to Whitmore. From deep. The rebound by Dosunmu.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Here's Hardy. And Dallas again with the bucket.
You know, he hasn't taken as many shots tonight, but they're still ahead, and that means his teammates are delivering.
Smith outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. Lively's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Hardy passes to Irving. Here is Doc. Lively with it. To the left wing. To Doc. Lively the pass to Hardy. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Here's Shepard. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
This one for 3, and that one's good. Hardy's got the lead up to 11 now for Dallas.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Pass to Sengun. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Now Shepard takes the 3. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Throws it up high. It's taken away by Smith. Thompson in the corner. Three-pointer on the way. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Thompson's got 18 points in the game. Mavericks leading by 8. Pass to Doc. Jacks up a 3. The Rockets pull it in. Whitmore's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's rebounded by Doc. Doc's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Back to Irving. Puts the move on. Lively high post. And stolen by Whitmore. Driving the lane. And finished off by Shepard.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. The Rockets making a switch here. Howard's checked in. Here's Irving. Nothing on the board. Fires top of the key. Dallas again missing. Rockets trail by 6. Here's Thompson. Pass to Sengun. And here is Howard. Thompson outside. Here's Sengun. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Sengun's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Dallas, no good that time either. The Rockets have gone a somewhat subpar 4-10 on their shots in the second half so far. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
They've made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals really pressuring those ball handlers.
Good work there as it goes. Doc's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Here's Shepard. Fires the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Shepard's got 7.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Pass to Irving. Irving, a screen on Thompson. Bogdarich trains the 3-pointer. He's got 8.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And the Mavericks with
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Screen by Sengun. Davison, the pass to Sengun. Tries again. He lays it in.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Pass to Coffee. 32 seconds left to play here in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Here is Doc. And it's off from 3-point range.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Here's Davison. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Here's Doc. No dice from the high post. 3/4 of play in a close game here. Mavericks ahead. They're up by 3. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Walker out there with Amen Thompson. Then there's Howard. And it's Mobo in at the center position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Pass to Davison. Here's Howard. The Mavericks pull it in.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Dallas moving it around. Here is Doc. Outside, Davis. Just 5 to shoot. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
The foul couldn't hold Davis down. His scoring ability is just that strong.
That one misses for Davis. He gets trailed by 5. Here's Davison. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Hardy. First free throw is good. That one is no good.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Doc. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
Moore is checked in for Houston. That's good from Doc. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And Thompson kicks to Howard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And that one falls for Howard. Both good from the line that time.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Outside, Davis. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Releases. Dallas, no good that time either. He gets trailed by 5. Moore finds Thompson. There's the drive. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Now here's Moore. It's rebounded by Doc.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And that one's good. Hardy.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Rockets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Thompson. The kick out to Walker. A 3-pointer off the mark. Mavericks leading by 7. Here is Doc. Pass to Davis. Here is Doc. Knocked loose. Stolen by Walker. Moore outside. Back to Thompson. Drives to the hoop. No one near him. Good. Nothing but net. Mobo's got his first basket.
I like that decision right there. Don't try to force a shot inside. Kick it out.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Doc. Pass to Hardy. From deep three-point land. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Thompson's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Moore passes to Howard. Thompson sets the pick for Howard. And the three off target.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Now here's Hardy. Defense right on him. Rebounded by Moore.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass to Howard. Walker a screen. Howard drives in, and it's blocked. And it's Hardy with the jam.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Another shot. Mobo can't hit.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Hardy gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hardy's got 12 points in just the second half.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. Now, 11 out there. That's how we turn it around. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Shepard, the pass to Thompson. Now, here's Sengun. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's 13 points for Sengun.
And he has started to turn it on now after that slow start.
Here is Doc, covered by Smith. Here's Doc. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Maintained his concentration beautifully as he double-clutched and laid it in against some tight D.
Rockets trail by 11. Thompson outside. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys. And it was the same exact story last time out.
That free throw good from Thompson. Dallas leading by 8. Pass to Doc. And here's Hardy. Dosunmu, the pass to Irving. 1:46 left here in the fourth quarter. The shot comes out. Houston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Nice shot by Thompson.
tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
Here's Doc. And no good. Smith with the defensive effort. Out to Thompson. On deep. Drills the three-pointer. Now it's just a 3-point Maverick lead.
Really taking advantage of every scoring opportunity. They've somehow found a way to make this thing exciting.
Here is Doc, covered by Smith. Doc, the pass to Lively. On the wing, Dosumu. He's covered by Thompson. Dallas moving it around. 5 on the clock. Pass to Doc. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. Shoots over Dosumu. Here's Sengun. Count it!
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Pass to Doc. Back to Irving. Over Shepard. Good!
Man, that is a good one. Kyrie really just comes alive when the game gets tight.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Now Sengun, pass to Shepard. Over Irving, here's Whitmore. Can't knock in the three. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
And an intentional foul right there.
हाँ मैं सोचा मैंने कहा पता नहीं 2-3 बार देख लिया जाम बहुत है
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
And Smith puts up a deep three. Off on that one. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. Things were looking bleak for him, obviously, coming into this game. But with tonight's win, Greg, they are right back in it.
And that's the fight this team has. They don't care what the odds are. They are going to keep battling. And
सस्ती में करें कुछ
अभी ना पूछ रहा है कुछ MP has put himself among the greats this season. Woo. We really needed that one game at a time. Win tonight, and the next round is in sight. We've got the momentum. Let's keep it going.
तो पूरा स्टैंडिंग डाउन यार उनको के हेडफोन्स रखे हुए इसे देने मुझे दे रखा है तो उसने
काम को सभी कर लिया करो वरना काम पेंडिंग होते रहते हैं वो कुछ काम होते ही नहीं कुछ।
मम्मी आज जो है ना वो काम जरूर करना फोटो वाला एफिडेविट का।
मैं नहीं करने की
हाँ मैं ही करूँगा।
मैं सज्जन से नंबर दूंगी उससे फोन करके डिटेल ले लेना ठीक है और कहना फोटो भेज दे अपनी और साइन भी भेजेगा खुद कर लेंगे।
इसमें हर्षित ने बात तो करी
The Western Conference Finals.
This series for the Western Conference title has been hotly contested. Game 4 tonight could see it tied up 2-2 or take us to a lopsided 3-1. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Dallas Mavericks going up against the Houston Rockets. So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. They've got Derek Lively, Kyrie Irving out there with Ayo Dosunmu.
आज करना है वो फोटो वाला एफिडेविट वाला।
And for Houston, Smith and Sengun play together in the
अभी खाना बना लो पहले उसके बाद कर देंगे।
And it's Thompson in at the small forward position. Taking a look at the Rockets.
बल्कि बाहर निकाल के रख लो।
First 3 games. Now they have a chance to go up 3-1 here at home.
And that's a chance they have to take. As the lower seed, once you've stolen home court advantage, you do not want to give it back.
Irving, that's good.
Something that's not talked about is that he is a high IQ player. You got to respect how fast Kyrie makes decisions, especially when it comes to shooting the ball.
Thompson outside. And there's the screen. Here's Smith. Just 5 to shoot. And there's Thompson on the assist by Smith.
Solid pass there from Smith Jr. You can see his court awareness improving over time.
Irving with it. Guarded now by Whitmore. 3-pointer. Nice shot by Christie.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Thompson outside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Thompson's gotten a second bucket on the night.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Pass to Shepard. Here's Whitmore. He's guarded by Irving. And it's Whitmore missing. Here's Dallas now. Irving looking around. And there's a pick. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Pass to Shepard. Now here's Whitmore. For 3. Lively grabs the miss. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far.
And even from where we're sitting,
उसको मैसेज कर देना इशिका को मैसेज
Dallas shooting their first free throws tonight. And he makes the first. It's both from the stripe.
He's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Now here's Smith. Shoots from the block. Blocked! And they'll get another chance. And it's Whitmore missing.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Doc. Pass to Christie. Shot clock at 5. Here's Doc. Puts up a 3. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Outside Whitmore. Here's Shepard. He's guarded by Irving. Back to Thompson.
Again.
Here's Shepard. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Here's Irving. Here's Doc. Smith with the rebound. The Rockets have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Lets it go from the wing. Christie with a rebound.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Doc passes to Christie. There's a screen. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Houston. Here's Shepard. Pass to Smith. It's good from the top of the key.
You love seeing Smith Jr. be assertive off the catch. Great shot.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Hardy, he's checked in for Dallas.
20 घंटे के करीब आए 15 या 18 घंटे 15 घंटे तो एक में आए एक
Mavericks trailing
और 3 घंटे एक में कुछ ऐसे कुछ है तो 19 घंटे आए मेरे पास.
Here's Doc. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Takes the three. Drains the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Thompson outside. Pass to Shepard. Sengun, a screen on Irving. And here's Shepard for three. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Doc passes to Irving. Here's Hardy. Here's Doc. Outside Irving. Jacks up a three. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Going right back at them. Kyrie answers with a three of his own. Woo.
Outside Whitmore. Thompson outside. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Christie passes to Irving. Off the mark there with a three.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Out to the wing. Back to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander. Pass to Lively. To the wing, right side. Here's Doc. No luck on that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
There's a screen. Thompson fires from way outside. Kept alive by Houston. Goes back up. Deflected. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Irving for three. Dallas no good that time either. The Rockets lead by 3. Outside Whitmore. This is another. He's 0 for 4.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Dallas shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots. Some changes. Smith, he's checked in for Walker, and it's Shepard in for Davison. Smith outside. Pass to Thompson. They set the screen. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Davis with a rebound.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
On the court right now for Dallas. They've got Hardy, Ayo out there with Davis. And it's Doc in at the 4.
No, he's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Pass to Howard. Here's Mobo. Checked by Davis. 6 to shoot. The 3 from Thompson. The shot that time not on target.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Here's Hardy. And he's going for the lob. Oh, a huge finish. AD, my goodness.
And it's just so beautiful. The timing of that play is exceptional. Davis just gets there right on time and puts it in.
The Rockets trail. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Doc, in their last time out against the Rockets, got the job done. He dropped 35 points, and it was fun watching him get after it on the glass as well as on defense. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Pass to Shepard. Fires from deep. The Mavericks pull it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
To the middle. Here's Christie. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. And Houston has possession. Thompson outside. Looking to get back on track. Davis with a rebound.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Doc gets the bucket.
I'll tell you, when he rises up to shoot and with his height advantage, he knows he's going to get a clean look.
Yeah, the defender just lacks the reach to be able to contest him properly.
Up top, Smith. Pass to Howard. The 3 is up. Mavericks with a rebound. Hardy's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Well, the Rockets shooting around 29% in quarter number 2. Here's Shepard. Give him 8 points now. Smith inside. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
This is why you get Smith the ball in that close area. If he works for that ground, he's skilled enough to execute in that area.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Alper and Sengun's checked in for Houston. Whitmore comes in for Thompson. Goodwin's checked in for the Mavericks. Kyrie Irving comes in for Hardy. Outside Irving. Pass to Doc.
Oh, my goodness.
How about that? Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. And it's Shepard missing. The Mavericks leading. Here's Doc. 7 points in the game. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
With how crazy his handles are, Irving, man, this man gets to the line a lot.
Hey, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Lively, he's checked in for Dallas. Christie comes in for Goodwin. Smith outside. 1:43 left in the first half of this game. 5 on the clock. And here's Shepard for 3. Counted from distance. Shepard's got 11 points.
Pitt works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
They set the pick. Irving for 3. He buries it from 3. 10 points for him.
A capable shooter from distance. Give Kyrie space to fire, and he does not pass it up.
Here's Shepard. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got his 4th rebound in this one. No good with the triple.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Doc passes to Dosunmu. Buries it from 3. Dosunmu's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Here's Shepard. 13 points in the game. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Irving for 3. Here's Doc. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MOB physical. Get in position for the putback and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Dallas on top. They're up by 5. Here after the break for the start of the second half.
Even teams that have great shooters have to be selective. They're hucking it up from beyond the arc, hoping for the best. And it reminds me.
Looking at the scenario for the Houston Rockets. They know a win would give them a big advantage in the series. Thanks for tuning in.
This stadium is rocking right now as we return to the Western Conference Finals. Rockets trail by 5. Smith and Sengun play together in the front court. Shepard is out there with Cam Whitmore. And it's Thompson in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Looking to get it going. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Irving. Got it. Irving's got 12 points in the game.
The skill of Kyrie, incredible around the bucket. I have never seen someone his height so good at the rim.
Here's Shepard. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Lively's got 7 rebounds in the game. Christie passes to Doc. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Sengun. Excellent D there from Lively.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And it's Irving missing. Rockets trail by 9. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Shepard. He's covered by Dosunmu. Shepard, that's good. 17 points in the game.
And it took some time, but hopefully getting that maker kind of kickstarted. Wake them up here in this third quarter after missing their first few shots.
Here's Doc, covered by Smith. Pass to Christie. The three ball. It's rebounded by Sengun.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
The three from Thompson. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
And Irving gets it to go.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Thompson outside. Pass to Shepard. Lets the three fly. Christie with a rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Irving for 3. And Dallas hits again from deep.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Sengun passes to Smith. Three-pointer. And it's Shepard missing.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you got to play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
Here's Thompson. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
No, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Outside Whitmore. Pass to Thompson. No good. Had a chance to end the run there.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And it's Irving missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Shepard. 17 points in the game. Pass to Whitmore. Down low. Smith with it. And here's Whitmore. He's covered by Dosunmu. And Whitmore gets it to go on the assist by Smith. Whitmore's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Irving, the pass to Doc. Here's Dosunmu. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to go on Cam Whitmore. Howard's checked in for the Rockets. And Dallas also making a switch. Hardy's checked in, and that one misses. Rockets trail by 14. Here's Thompson. Here's Howard. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
For 3, Hardy. It's rebounded by Sengun. Houston has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Smith passes to Thompson. Here's Shepard. Now here's Smith. He's guarded by Irving. There's Howard with the 3. Another 3 from Houston.
Heads up play by Smith, giving it away instead of forcing something.
The Mavericks lead by 9. Here's Hardy. Give him 8. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Hardy's got 10 points in the game.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Pass to Sengun. Over Lively. And again, it's Houston.
With the utmost belief in his game, he's able to beat opponents in a number of ways.
Dasumu outside. Here's Doc. And here is Irving. Here he goes. And during the postseason, let's see who's been working the hardest on the glass. You look at Lively, one of the game's elite rebounders, second in the league.
His awareness around the rim has really been impressive lately. It's obvious he knows every possession is important in the playoffs.
You know, Kyrie really does have some of the best handles in the league, which is why he is so devastating in a one-on-one situation. It's something you got to watch out for.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Christie's checked in. Here's Shepard. 17 points in the game. To the right side. Here's Moore. Misses the three. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Ooh, ripped away. Pass to Christie and out of bounds. Houston will have it.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass.
The Mavericks lead by 13. So the Mavericks 5 right now. They've got Dasumu, Davis out there with Hardy, and it's Goodwin in at the shooting guard position. Doc gets the bucket.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Pass to Howard. Walker sets a screen. And Howard good for three.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
The Mavericks shooting the rock well at 46%. Now Davis. It's hauled in by Houston. Walker's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Pass to Howard. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. For Dallas, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's Doc. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Amin Thompson. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Dallas?
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And you have to talk about the passing, too. I mean, the ball has been zipping around on the offense, and they've kept the extra pass mentality the whole way.
Pickett, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And here's Thompson for 3. It's hauled in by Doc. Doc's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. 1 fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Back to Dasumu. And it's blocked. Here's Davison. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Thompson, no good.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
And the ball out of play. The Rockets will have it. Houston making some changes. Moore comes in for Howard, and it's Shepard in for Davison. And Dallas with a change here, too. Hardy, he's checked in for Pickett. Pass to Thompson. Looking to end this cold spell. Tipped.
He really hasn't had it offensively tonight. This team needs him to play better.
To the paint. Knocked loose. On the wing, Thompson. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Walker, a screen on Davis. And here's Shepard for three. Fires in the triple. Shepard's got 20 points.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Here's Doc. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
There's a screen. There's the drive. And he'll take a trip to the line for two. Clearly got fouled on that shot. And the first one at the line is good. Thompson with it. No one near him. Jump shot is good that time.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Pass to Doc. DeSumo with it. Takes a three. Sinks the tray. And the Mavericks lead by 15.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Shepard. Smith with a screen on Irving. And here's Shepard for three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Shepard's got 8 here in this quarter.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
Back to Irving. Intercepted. Back comes Houston in transition. Lets a floater go. And they recover it. Outside Whitmore. Pass to Thompson. Again, Houston. The Mavericks lead by 10. Here's Doc. Outside Irving. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Inside. Here's Whitmore. And the deficit down inside single digits. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
They also excelled defensively tonight, particularly inside. Tons of shots sent back, which was a treat to watch. Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
And Thompson gets it to go.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Here's Smith. Finished off the break.
By maximizing their potential on every scoring opportunity, they've somehow, some way made this a thrilling finale.
Back to Irving. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his 3rd foul of the game. A minute 42 left in the 4th quarter here. Here's Doc. Shot clock at 6. Christie passes to Doc. Here's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Thompson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. A minute 15 left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. And Sengun throw it down.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Irving, pass to Doc. Outside Irving. Again, the miss by Dallas. And here are the Rockets. They're on an 18-5 run. It's Thompson, high post. Count it! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings it within one.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, that's it right now. He's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Back to Sengun to take the lead. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
Good on the first. And that'll put them up 2. And so both free throws good. And it's a 3-point game.
The last make was huge. Now, realistically, the worst case scenario for them is OT.
Here's Thompson. And the rebound goes to Dallas. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And the second and 2 is good. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. Timeout called. Houston. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul. First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
Houston with another miss. And so it's Dallas winning this one. A huge victory for them, knotting this series at 2.
We've got ourselves a series, folks. Neither team with much of an advantage. It's a tight one.
That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson.
MP has put himself among the greats this season. That's a great win. Now, forget it. Win tonight, and we got